Good to be back, it is. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host and your detective for the evening, Fabio Suave. We are here once again in the world of LA Noire in 1947, ready to solve some crimes. Everything sounds great? Perfect. Then we are all butter and ready to go. I'm just gonna full send it right here. Club when we're married. The Gas Man. That's what they call the plug on the street back in 1947. Say, Mary, have you seen the Gas Man? Why no, George, I haven't. He hasn't been around since last Tuesday. Yep. That's that purple dream I smell from around the corner. That's insta-heat indeed. I wonder what he's gonna do with that. Sealing it up nice and tight so the feds don't give a whiff. Keep it safe from the dogs, mind you. Yep, that's us.
Okay,
Probably wondering how we got here.
Keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
It was very nice.
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes,
sir.
We don't want a fucking rat like Phelps, can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social
Oh,
basket
Biggs.
cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It should
They're all
take
burned.
long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Give me just a second to adjust my volumes. Oof. Doesn't look pretty. Oh, yeah. She must be upset. I just installed my new curtains.
There isn't much left.
Love my
There
commentary.
never is.
Thank you so
Job's
much.
done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense,
Brannigan.
Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are
Ooh.
they sleeping?
In the car.
You
Like
know
an old
what?
block that burned down.
That's really
Word is they're
unfortunate.
bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs.
Uh-huh.
That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Thanks. Man, the guy had no insurance whatsoever. I know a certain gecko he could have spoken to for at least 15 minutes that would have saved him at 15% or more on home insurance.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a
Catalina
formality,
Island.
but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Really? Interesting. Departing. Wow, issued on the 18th, departing the next evening. Valid for 3 nights after date of issue. Okay. Okay, so tell me about this competition, Mr. Steffens.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Uh-huh. Okay. There's a look of discernment in his eyes. He's maintaining contact with us. No real jotting about. I think we good cop him.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer.
Mm-hmm.
This lady just rung up and told us we won.
Oh.
First time I ever won anything.
Interesting. You're making a song next week about detective work? Rad. Well, maybe this will give you some inspiration.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Is that right? Ooh, that was
GI
wrong.
houses?
Yeah, something like that.
Huh.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Once with him.
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
I'm actually just trying to do my damn job, Mr. Nosy Biggs. Leave it to somebody from the UK to make assumptions about, like, America's customs and stuff.
Hi, Albert.
Hey,
We
Albie.
caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
Yeah,
This
we've
is
been
cool
going
stuff.
steady.
You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Hello, Phelps.
Howdy.
Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds.
Oh, because they're...
Meter exploded.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70.
They died in this one.
Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Sir, yes, sir. All right, we're on the case. We're looking for clues. Everybody clear a path. Total of 4 bodies. Oh my goodness. That's such a shame.
Val,
You think the oranges are tanned? Take a look at these
I'm gonna
guys.
try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another.
Oh,
idea
yeah.
in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective?
Dude, Real
This is a
Housewives
murder,
of
not
New
an
Jersey.
accident.
I should
Sharing
probably
information
watch
has
that
helped us
show.
solve quite a few cases together.
There's
need
quite the
something concrete
characters.
now
Like
before
Big
the
Ange. Oh my god. May she rest in
I'm an arson
peace.
for a reason.
She was an icon.
After
You guys
the
know
story
Big
of your
Ange,
wife and
right?
Kids, Phelps, not for you. But
Big
you're a good
Ange.
case man. One of the best I've ever met.
She
I'll help
was
in
one of
any
the
way I
older
can.
gals on the show.
I'd say that's
And she kind of talked like this. Her name was Big Ange, and she liked to party.
You don't pay attention. My mom used to watch it when I was a kid, so I like caught like residual specks of it here and there. But I do specifically remember Big Ange, and I remember when she died, and I was super sad about it because I actually enjoyed her as a person.
Big Ange is back, and she's ready to party. The only thing I love in life are men and diamonds.
That's no, not Orange County. Oh no, I'm not even thinking of the same show. Shoot, I'm thinking of Mob Wives, not Real Housewives in New Jersey.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere.
Oh, they went away all right.
But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel.
Oh, they won a
What are the
trip.
chances?
Oh my God.
Competition.
Gulliver's Travel.
Took
up
a
on
bu-
Santa
no, I
Monica
haven't.
Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Dude, did you hear that? They were supposed to go on a trip.
Across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Is that right?
You can still catch him.
Hey, you. Get back here. I just want to talk to you about some matches. Oh, that's not good. Oh.
Stop! LAPD!
Oh, well, I guess that will
Got
open.
an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
I'm going in for the tackle. Oh, he's a shifty one, isn't he? You just wait right there, sir. You're in for a bad run of luck, because I played football in college. Oh, sweet. Did you drill?
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want
I don't know.
Turn out your pockets.
Matches.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Yellow. Yeah.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no.
Hell
I heard
no.
over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station.
It sounded like a sweet fire. This dude has like some sick
do.
fetish with fire.
Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it.
Did you hear? So you like fires there, huh, Herbert?
It's such a hard on.
Some.
It is. It's almost impossible to prove.
This guy.
Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
So much
I
for
think it's more
props
than
and
one case.
They're house
oh,
fires,
crazy.
accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
No, dude.
There's something to this.
There
I
is.
know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
Go soak my head.
Make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Go soak my head. This dude's got some nerve. Oh, well, this looks like a rickety travel place already. Okay, in we go.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick.
These guys, listen right here.
Mind if I take a look at that?
The detective and this guy sitting right across from us, these guys were both on the show Mad Men on AMC, both of them. The CGI like facial capture thing that they used to make this game featured a lot of the cast of Mad Men, which is awesome to me. So let's see here. Sawyer. Canceled. What was the name of our other family? Steffens. Collected. Okay.
Here they are. Steffens. The Sawyer family. Rosewood Avenue.
Okay, so what can you tell us about suburban redevelopment?
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell.
Christina?
They were in promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
Okay.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
So tell me about the contest.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
That's kind of a sus answer. I think we better bad cop. Yep.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets.
But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Wish I could do
Christina
something for the
Hendricks,
family.
yeah.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
That's exactly what his character was like on Mad Men too. Just, yeah, sure, whatever. Just fuck me, I guess. That's fine. And it was like...
Came as soon as we could.
It won so many awards whenever it was on the air on AMC. Like from seasons like 2 through 6, it won like best like television drama.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yes.
Yep. Why?
I had to look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh.
Oh, it was
Looks
missing.
like it was recently serviced.
I
By
have a theory,
Reginald
and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply.
Yeah.
You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Oh no. Oh, I'm not good at science projects. Oh, I'm not. Okay, so put that. So that's the regulator. No. Put it back. No, not. No.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Okay. I made the correct mistake. So then this would go here.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, so that sounds correct.
Okay, I'll light your pilot, turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill.
I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
The Marlboro Man campaign and became... Yeah. That has to be correct, because in Mad Men, the show, one of their biggest accounts in the marketing firm is Lucky Strike cigarettes. So they're staying true to that kind of lineage without using the same name.
Biggs, Arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70.
A Model 70. So that's the culprit. Yep, packed with that loud.
We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
That's what I thought.
What?
Oh, I believe it.
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the
It's
side.
full of that marijuana cigarette.
It goes from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow.
No, I regulate the flow.
It's been reversed.
Oh, it's been reversed. Oh.
It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Oh, yeah. I gotcha. Okay, so what can you tell me about this Model I-70?
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Indirect answer, glancing eyes away, kind of giving me this discerning look. We're gonna bad cop it.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
So tell me about the service history from the past 2 houses that burned down.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I don't know the good cop or bad cop that, chat. How do we feel about that answer? Sure, yeah, sure, of course they are. Well, I don't like the looks he's giving me right now. So, maybe bad cop.
You
that was wrong.
accredited mechanics to do this.
That was wrong.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
That may be the problem.
Give me a copy of the list
they
of
know
your
what they're doing.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Thank you. Okay, so let's see if we recognize any names.
Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
We only need to roust 2.
I want to run it by R&I.
Varley
for arsonists.
And Ryan.
See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Thank you. Varley and Ryan were the names of the maintenance men who last inspected the heaters on the 2 houses. So where's this guy's telephone? Oh, right here. Hello? Meredith? Where were you on the night of the 27th?
R&I.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Oh, she's gonna have a time researching this.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
What was the first one again, officer?
Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage.
Oh.
Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942.
So,
4-year jail term.
one of them's got an arson charge.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Yep.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Okay, Ryan and Varley were the inspectors on those houses.
Roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick.
Those are our men.
Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Not the one that's wanted for murder in Detroit, dog. Show me those lockers.
The only reason some people get lost.
Here. Happy now?
Yes.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Clemens. Come on. Law and authority, huh? An anarchist
Clemens is a fellow
essay?
traveler.
When ignorance reigns in society and disorder of the minds of men, laws are multiplied. Legislation is expected to do everything, and each fresh law being a fresh miscalculation. Men are continually led to demand form it what can proceed only for. Okay, that's great. That's fine. Gonna do some mixing. Okay, yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, she's in the office. Matthew Ryan. Here's the one we need. Oh, look. They have a ton of these. Oh, so they're handing these out.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Yep.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Wow. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. No. Open that back up again. What else does he have? Is this of any importance?
I don't think so.
Okay. And what about the third guy, Varley? Mazkill.
Well, the company went through thousands of these in the war.
Yeah.
Still got eaten alive.
Mm-hmm. Believe it. What's in it?
Varley has a problem with bugs.
Okay, mosquito coil. That's a clue. Keep that in mind. And I guess that's all there is to see.
A mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Please and thank you.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps.
Look at his face.
Arson.
Who's asking?
Arson.
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
Yep. Got a runner.
Those are GI's backyard he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move it! I'll take out the bear.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Damn it. Dukes of Hazzard.
Kill those men.
Yeah! Get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
I'm trying.
Step on it, huh? Give
Excuse me, sir. I am Tokyo drifting over here.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Pitting.
Keep it steady. And I'll try
Damn
to
it.
bust his tires.
Oh no!
Assault charge and he's running.
Go.
We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
That damn tree came out of nowhere. I was just about to pit him before he turned.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Jesus, what's he doing?
There we go.
Tramp. Oh, Jesus.
That ought to do it. Freeze, sucker!
See them. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
LAPD, Varley. Stop or I'll shoot.
What did I just say? Go. Oh, shit. Run, Phelps. Popped him a little warning shot just so he knows what the dealio is.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Oh, come on. I was just gonna put one in his leg. Guys just ain't giving up. Come on. I've got to get into tackling range so I can show him what this football's all about. You know, you're not making it to this car. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. Thanks for that little 300-yard dash, buddy. Got me working up a sweat.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
And where were you on the night of the 27th?
Reginald Varley, Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're guest of this.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away.
Yes. Did you see him in the animation because I hit the bush?
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
What do you want, huh? Yeah, what are you doing?
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
You fucking work with him, dog.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. He does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
So it was Varley who started it.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Do I good cop or bad cop that?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shovel.
Oh my God.
Awarded it in settlement.
This dude is on Mad Men too.
2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry
Dude.
about the grouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Yeah, dude, this guy's on Mad Men too. He's one of the other supporting characters. Literally, like, the only person they didn't get in this game was the guy who played Donald Draper himself.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Oh, is that right?
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Yeah, allow me to give you a standing ovation. Where were you on the night of the 27th?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
I think it's Varley, honestly.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
What's our evidence look like? Service by Varley, heater service by Ryan. I don't know if I present that though. Looking pretty shaky there, Ryan.
I can wait just as long as you can.
Okay, asswipe. Criminal record. Prior convictions to contempt and assault.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I either present him with the fact that he serviced the heater, or the regulator valve, or the model thing. I don't know. I better just bad cop him, honestly.
Looks like I was mistaken. You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
Flatfoot? Them's his fighting words.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Bad cop.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Fascists, you say? That's not very patriotic of him.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Respect.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Really?
You're lying, Ryan.
Because I've got the receipts for
How
that.
exactly are you gonna prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Is that right?
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Let's see here. The fact that, your name was on the inside of this thing. Heater service by Varley.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there.
Yeah, I did.
Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
I see.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Is that right? You got principles and I got receipts, bitch.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Really? Because, your buddy here said that you've offered him kickbacks. Is that what I say, though? Is that the correct one?
Clement
Yes.
says you offered to cut him in
Yes.
on the kickbacks they were offering.
I'm on fire.
Testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something, Marley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
Reginald Barley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
You're wanted for murder in Detroit. Does anybody else here think it was the other guy?
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy?
What?
I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
We charged the wrong guy? That's fucked. There's no way, dude. Oh my god. Don't mind if I pop open a trusty bag of trail mix. A walk in Elysian Fields. I believe that's code for something. What's this? I believe he's doing paper mache, or the Japanese art of origami. Seems this fellow has a little too much time on his hands.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
In and out. There you go. On to the next one. Oof. Yep, well there's your problem. Oh yeah, we solved that case. We accused somebody and apparently we got it wrong. I was for sure it was the dude who had already committed murder in another state.
I hope you have strong stomachs.
You hear that, chat? Everybody better have strong stomachs. Just take that as a trigger warning. Oh no.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Jesus.
Okay. Anything else?
It's a 4-piece barbecue.
Here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Jesus, to send a message by posing them like this? To pose the family like they're begging? God, this is crazy.
What are they doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
Jesus. Exhibit B.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Oh, this is the family photo. Oh, that's so sad.
Think about how many people have died in this world. And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs.
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Is there an Exhibit C?
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fire?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
Sure, it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating the pigs.
Whew! Well, you guys didn't see that. Nothing.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
So you think I'm pretty?
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps?
Hell yeah.
I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story.
Oh.
You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
No.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
LAPD, where were you on the night of the 27th? Yeah.
LAPD, can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
They won a trip.
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
Okay.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Is that right?
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields.
Mm-hmm.
You must know them. They're billboards.
What's his name?
That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
You just said they were being difficult.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Come on.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they were still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
You don't really? Really?
I need more, Mr. Foreman. Tell me what you know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I know nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
I should have good cut that. I guess I caught him off guard with that one. It just sounded suspicious. Okay. What have we got? Oh, that's why we looked at the shoes. Ugh, that's all the clues. Thank God. So what do we do next? So, suspicious activity.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morellis' home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time,
mistake.
Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Progress.
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
So what's the crane made out of?
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it.
Building a
Looks
better
like a
California.
waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Interesting.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Okay, we gotta put out a call.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
You sorry sack.
Oh, sounds heated.
We're gonna have to pacify these poor sacks.
Whoopsies, excuse me, pardon me. In the middle of a fight. Sorry, Sonny.
You're going.
Why, I oughta. Look at him try to take a swing at me. I'll have you. What to? For what for? Ow. Ow. I legit... Dude, I forget how to fight in this game every time.
This is not...
Okay, so that's how you... Okay, that's grab. That's throw.
Being damn foolish.
Oh, got him.
You've had a bad...
There we go. Give him the old 1-2. That's right. You can call me Popeyes because I specialize in handing out 2 pieces with no biscuit. Ooh, that was hardcore as fuck. Oh. Going from 6 to 12.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Where were you on the night of the 27th?
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe. Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
All DVDs? Oh my god.
May I help you, gentlemen?
Really? The assistant has an
I'd like to
assistant?
speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
Enchante, Miss Casino.
Gentlemen. Come into my office.
It is for 1947? Hell yeah. That's what real estate gets you. You deal in land, you
Like a
own the
cigar.
world.
Drink, boy.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Wow.
Biggs.
Schematics. Looks congested even for 1947.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
You know how you can help.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Yep.
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
I've watched enough Mad Men to know that is not good advertising. Would you say that's true, Mr. Monroe, is it? Or should I call you Reagan? Dun dun dun! He doesn't look that much like Ronald Reagan.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
With his little suspender. I didn't know you thought murderers were cute.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Actually, it's seasoning.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
I like his gold
You want
tie
to accuse
bar,
them of
though.
murder as well?
They have their charms.
Made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Oh.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
No, the American way is to kick people out of their homes by force.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Well, what the hell do you see with your eyes just completely swollen shut like that there, Buster?
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend. Or
Oh,
was
no.
before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Only the best, huh?
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend.
And your
There's no
fidgety
way
friend.
in hell you can prove that my materials are inferior.
I had my cranberries this morning.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them?
I think they would if you're friends with the mayor and chief of
No,
police.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the Police Pension Fund?
Glad to be of help, officers.
Thanks, Miss Cancino.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Sherman.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Sorry. Oh, that's a P.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Oh. Oh, never mind. That's a different character.
Give me your heart, and baby, I'll bin it, 'cause I always kill the things I love.
This one's quite the toe tapper.
Buy me a drink, Cole?
Great, it's Roy.
No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that?
You jackass. You're the reason why we got
You're
demoted.
not gonna ask me why I'm here?
To
I wouldn't
demote
give you
me
the
again?
pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields. I should have known that you were playing errand boy. You and your doofus partner. You have been warned. Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Asshat. That's the dude that framed us for sleeping with that singer.
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
Yep. So the higher end officers are in on all of it. Oh, what's that?
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind of problem.
Let's take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Let's see here. A fire starter.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Yep. Ammo. Precision 45 rounds.
The APB. He's clearly armed.
And what's this? A manifesto? Oh, he's got a
Definitely gives him
box full of these. Well, shit.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Oh, boy. He's hitching the streetcar.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
I'm moving
I'll
fast.
Call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue.
Oh, he
Advise all
hijacked the whole
units.
thing. He's not just
Suspect is
riding
in
along
control
now.
of the car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K, all units. Officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. Suspect aboard the 1110 University
Jesus.
Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units 10-3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
Oh, wow. Didn't see that
See if you
coming.
can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
I'm working on it.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him.
Sure thing, just... Oh, there we go. Tokyo Drift.
End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
That works.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Fire's been...
It's floating.
I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard.
Well,
I
there
hope
you
this
go.
puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps?
I was thinking
Calling
that I'm
Richard
still
Nixon a
right.
crook next.
Yep. I will be calling Nixon a crook. Senator Gorbachev, tear this wall down. Oh no, are we still having an affair?
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
Oh my god.
Fire and life.
We really did throw away our whole family.
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement.
This is the woman that was singing at the nightclub.
I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
Why is this part of the story? Like, why did we fall for this
Hates
singer?
my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
She's an immigrant from Germany singing at a nightclub.
He deserves your honesty.
And we have a wife and kids at home.
I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Bastard. Typical men. All of them. Literally all of them do that. And that's the case. I think we did pretty well. This must have just been setting up for a much bigger thing, so we'll see what happens next time right here. This is our next case. Unless it's another war flashback. Nope, we're on to the House of Sticks. Wow, beautiful building. This is our old war buddy.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Oh, are we Jack Kelso now? Elsa Lichtman, 6005 West Sunset Boulevard, September 23rd, 24/7. Pertaining to the matter, policy number 199-01659, and the sudden death of Mr. Louis Jan Bulkwalter, I am writing to inform you that you have been named the sole beneficiary of Mr. Bulkwalter's estate. Please find attached a settlement of a check for $20,000, maximum payable amount in accordance with Clause 4A of the Life Care, Disability, and Accidental Death Policy, which Mr. Bulkwalter held. If you wish to dispute the settlement, you may contact. Okay, cool. So it's a check for 20 big
the
ones.
office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Xander? Good morning. You must be on your way to school.
I don't accept the
What do
settlement.
you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout?
Yeah, wow,
I
holy
don't
shit.
want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay, let me get the case file.
Are we really playing as Jack Kelso now? That's crazy. Oh, it is Saturday. Dude, I'm so fried. I'm sorry. It's early for you there. It's late here. We're living. We're trying to survive. Okay, so select the corner of a ledger to turn the page. Noted. Okay, so this was the house in question.
There's got to be more in these files.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
Wow, we're really playing as a different character right now. It throws me off so much whenever games do stuff like this. They did this in Yakuza. Like, you got through like 3 chapters with the main character, and then it just switches you to a completely different story with someone else with no explanation.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
What are you talking about?
And that was wrong.
This was an industrial accident.
How do you know that?
Because it says right here in black and white.
Do you believe everything that you read, Mr. Kelso?
Shit, okay.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
Nope.
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
Family friends, huh?
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. You see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
4 years on Ellis Island, Jesus.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Ms. Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
Solid.
I'm intrigued, Ms. Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Ms. Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Ms. Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Ms. Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address. Not the phone number.
Excuse me. In case you haven't noticed, I'm kind of hooking up with your old war buddy that you hate, so use these digits very, very wisely and sparingly.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
Okay, so I got carried away. I didn't mean to start this case because I'm tired as hell. But now we know where this is going. We are now playing as Jack Kelso, insurance man and former war veteran who worked alongside our main protagonist, Cole Phelps. Something's fishy going on here. And it has to do with a real estate company and an insurance company. And we'll get to the bottom of it next time we stream this game. As for what happens on the next stream, we may play Sleeping Dogs, we may play Yakuza, we may play something new, we may do a little multiplayer thing like Fall Guys or Among Us, or Call of Duty or FIFA. Hopefully not FIFA. Fucking tired of it. But yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate all of you who stuck around.